My topic today is going to be about having discipline in primary schools. The school district I work at, the primary is grades pre-K through 4th. There are many reasons why I think starting discipline in young kids is a good idea. There are plenty of kids that get to do what they want when they're younger, and then when they get into primary school, they do not know how to follow directions, and they think they can do what they want when they want, and then when they get in trouble, they don't understand why they're in trouble. If you have a principal in a primary that does not believe in discipline, and then you have one in middle school that does, the kids have rude awakenings when they get into middle school. I'm not saying you have to swat every kid that gets into trouble, but there needs to be some sort of consequence for their actions, such as losing recess or having after school detention. If a child knows nothing but a sorry is going to be required, then they are not going to be scared to keep repeating their bad behavior. But if they do know something's going to happen, they may rethink their choices. In some cases, if a kid has free reign to do what they want at home and never get in trouble, but when they go to school and they do get in trouble, they may start acting differently at home. I can remember as a child that if we backtalked one of our parents, we would get our butts whipped and grounded. And the same thing would happen if we got in trouble at school. Nowadays, if a child gets in trouble at school, they simply go home, tell their parents, and then the parents call the school the next day and complain about the teacher, saying that the teacher is too hard on their child and just doesn't understand them. It comes down to the fact that you can't always baby your child, that there's going to come a time where you have to let go and let them make mistakes and get in trouble for them. You can't always take care of the issues for them. For example, we have a student at my school that used to kick and hit kids repeatedly every day. And then when he'd go to the office and the principal would ask him why he did it, he would say, because my papa told me I could and that nothing would happen. When kids are taught that at home, it is very hard to discipline them at school. My sister is very hard on her children, but when they go to school, you don't ever hear about them getting in trouble or being disrespectful to a teacher or toward another student, because they do know that if their mother is told that they did something, that there's going to be consequences at school and at home. So they are very respectful children. Teaching your kids to have discipline at a young age helps when they get into primary, because when they are taught that there's consequences at home, they know that there's consequences at school, and they grow up to be better children, I believe. When I was younger, I watched my two older sisters get into plenty of trouble. And from watching them get in trouble and knowing why they got in trouble, I didn't do half the stuff that they did because I didn't want to go through the same discipline process that they did. So I believe that if you have discipline in the primary schools, it helps them as they get older. Thank you.